Hey guys, so I'm back. Sorry, I look really rough. I had a rough morning. Had to go to the doctor. Couldn't really breathe or anything, so I've been having a hard time catching my breath. So I've been on an inhaler and everything. So went to the doctor today, and she thinks she finally knows what's wrong with me. She thinks I have Cushing syndrome. Um, So I know that it deals with like I don't know. It's really weird because I saw it on an episode of House once, and it was kind of weird or whatever. But I do have a lot of the symptoms. Like I'm looking at this packet right now that my doctor gave me, and it's pretty freaking thick. So like the weight gain I've went from 105 to 152, if not higher, since less than a year, I want to say. So in less than a year, I've gained that much weight. I'm on my feet 8 hours a day, and I've not really lost any weight that I know of. I'm really, I have a really puffy face. And when I was normal and everything, didn't have a puffy face. So for those of you who know me, my normal weight is between 89 and 105. And I've been small pretty much all my life, except for one time, which was around 2012, somewhere around there. And I had a lot of similar issues, but my thyroid was all effed up, and we got that taken care of. And I lost 50 pounds in 7 months with literally no exercise. And I had an eating disorder, so I didn't really eat. I ate, but I didn't eat. And when I ate, it was crap. But it was really weird. So sometimes I do have memory loss. Like, I swear to God, my husband can be talking, and I don't hear, like, a word that he's saying, which poor concentration goes into this as well. But he'll ask me something, and it's like, I don't even know what he asked. Same with a lot of people. Like, here at work, I'm, like, on autopilot, so that's fine. It doesn't necessarily, affect me too much with the memory loss or whatever. But I do have to write notes sometimes to myself at work to remind me what I have to do. Besides, like, obviously taking care of the dogs, because there is a lot of side work done at a kennel. And I'm sorry that I look really, really bad. I don't feel good. Still having trouble breathing. I'm really emotional right now. Irritability, and my husband and my whole family can tell you this. When I don't take my antidepressants or my anxiety pills, I'm super, super irritable, super emotional, and just got my refill today on that prescription. So, the other one is called moon face or round face. If you look at me dead on, like, angle, if I look at you at a certain angle, my face doesn't look as round, but I do have a lot of this. This is very, very embarrassing to show people, because I'm extremely insecure about how I look, because being a woman and, being overweight, slightly obese for your height, it sucks. Fat around the neck, especially in the back, which is a buffalo hump or whatever. Now, my sister does have this. She's got the buffalo hump. My sister's got the tumor that's on, like, under her boob. She does have Cushing's. They just haven't done anything about it because her doctors are so freaking slack. It's ridiculous. I have kind of, like, if you look, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but just, like, by feeling under here, you can tell that this is normal. Okay, this side doesn't feel as swollen. And I had a mass on the right side of my neck, back in, like, February, March somewhere around there, because it was before I started working here. And it was like 3 to 5 centimeters poking out of the side of my neck, and I had to have a crap ton of steroids to make it go down. Now, that when they did an MRI, they found a mass of some sort, which they claimed was benign, on my thyroid, and that as well. So you can still kind of feel it. It's still kind of there. It's just smaller than it was. The next one is fatigue. I'm constantly tired. Now, granted, I do whatever. I do stay on my feet all day. As a kennel worker, I am constantly taking care of dogs, letting them out, taking dogs back that come in to be boarded, helping with the groom dogs, so letting them out, doing side work, cleaning outside, taking out trash, just tons and tons of on my feet all day work. But it's like, I could probably, I can sleep for 8 hours a night, and I can still be tired. Now, granted, it is really hard sometimes for me to fall asleep, and I do wake up a lot in the middle of the night, but I snore really, really badly, and they think that I have sleep apnea on top of this, so that sucks on top of everything, and it's just really terrible. Menstrual problems. I have really irregular periods. Just started birth control, so hopefully that'll regulate it, because beforehand I had none. So amenorrhea, I believe is what it's called. And then I would get it every once in a while. And then now it just freaking sucks, because it's like being punched so hard in the stomach. So skin changes such as acne, bruising, infections, or stretch marks. Okay, you can already see on my face, I do have acne. Okay. Now, before, I've always had acne. Since I hit puberty, I have had really bad acne. Now, when I was on the depot shot, I kind of sort of had acne, but it wasn't that bad. Okay. Bruising, I do bruise really easily, but once again, I work with dogs, so I'm constantly, having dogs run into me and jump on me, but I've always pretty much bruised really easily, so, and I've always, before I met my husband, he's like the miracle worker. I was always really sick, but it does take time for me to get over some things, I feel like. Stretch marks come with gaining weight, but holy macaroni, do I have stretch marks? Well, you can't really, I did some self-tanning, so you can't really see, but I have them really, really bad, right here, in between my arm and my breast area, my stomach area. Let me see. You can't really see on this side because I do have a tattoo, but my stretch marks, and I've had a kid, so yeah, I'm gonna have stretch marks. I'm not ashamed of my tiger stripes. But so abnormal hair growth. I guess I've always had a little mustache, but I plucked that. So but my hair does grow pretty quickly, body hair wise. I freaking grow hair. I'm pretty sure if I let my leg hair grow out, pretty sure that I would have leg hair like my husband in about a month. And his leg hair can be can get long. It's like most men's hair is like that. So the next one is loss. Well, your decrease in libido type of stuff. But for men, it's impotence. I don't have impotence because I am not a man, thank God. I do have a lot of muscle weakness. My legs, oh my God, do my legs feel weak. Half the time, I can barely fucking walk. Excuse my language. But, yeah. I am so weak half the time. It is ridiculous. To where I have to push myself through work. Depression, I've always had depression, always had anxiety. I guess this kind of exacerbates it, is probably the word I'm talking or thinking of. Um, difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep. Okay, I do wake up in the middle of the night, and half the time I cannot get comfortable. But since I'm really tired most of the time, I will just, like, pass out, but I snore really bad, like I said before. And my husband can tell you, I push my breath out when I'm, when I'm sleeping, because the snoring is so bad. But, yeah, it's really bad. Broken bones due to bone weakness. I did sprain my wrist from falling here at work. So, but, yeah, there's a lot more that I'm going through, like, on top of that. It's just, I feel like I've been sick for so long, and no one really understands what I'm going through. And it sucks because I'm like, look, I know something's wrong with me. Feeling like this is not normal. It really isn't. And I'm tired of feeling this way. She has not diagnosed me with Cushing's yet. My doctor is wanting to test me for it. You can see the moon face thing, right? You can see that. More prominent on one side than it is the other. But it sucks. And I hate it. I hate how I look. I hate going out in public. Since I started working here, my scrubs have gotten so freaking tight. Like, I've had to constantly buy new scrubs. I feel like my feet swell really badly. Like, today I'm supposed to be working. It's 2:42 now. I'm supposed to clock back in at work at 3. And I tried to put on tennis shoes a little while ago. Couldn't put them on, my feet were so swollen. So I hope that my boss is okay with me wearing sandals, because I cannot fit in any of my shoes today. My hands constantly swell. I have a lot of water retention, but if you see my abdomen, it is really bad. Now, everyone at work and my husband has said that my stomach has gone down a lot. I used to drink nothing but sodas and juice, and since working here, I've started to drink a lot more water. Now, granted, I will have a soda every once in a while, or, one a day, but I have cut back significantly on my sodas, and I went from eating once a day to eating 2 to 3 times a day, small meals. Try to watch what I eat. I think I have a gluten intolerance, because I feel like every time I eat bread, it makes me even bigger than where I'm at now. But it's just really frustrating because, everyone's like, oh, well, your breathing problems are just from you gaining weight. Okay, you need to go on a diet. You need to exercise more. Okay, how is me exercising more going to help when I can barely breathe as it is? And, like, my muscles hurt. Like, when I get home and I sit down, when I stand back up 10, 15 minutes later, it hurts to walk. My legs and feet hurt that bad at the end of the day. So how am I supposed to work out, and how am I supposed to do these things when I'm in constant pain, when I'm out of breath half of the time? I'm having heart palpitations to where I have to focus on my breathing so I don't have an asthma attack or a panic attack or, God knows what else. But yeah, if you've had similar experiences, let me know. I mean, this just freaking sucks to go through this. But I gotta go to work now. I love working with these dogs, but here lately, I don't even want to go out of the house. I don't want to get out of bed. Like, here lately, I miss being a stay-at-home mom so bad. Yeah, I love making my own money and helping my husband out and everything. Sorry, I'm getting real emotional, but it's frustrating because nobody knows what you're going through. And people either think you're faking it or you're just trying to get out of something. And I'm not. I would not wish this on anybody. it freaking sucks that much. But, you know, I had my grandma look at the back of my neck, and she says I'm getting that freaking buffalo hump or whatever. You know, I had to go out and buy new scrubs today for the fact that I'm so swollen I can't even fit my scrubs. So, if you're going through this, let me know. I don't know what they're going to do for treatment if I do have this. I do know that on the 17th I have to take these pills and then go in for blood work the next morning and get lab work done. And if my cortisol levels aren't raised, then it's not Cushing's. What else could this be? I don't know. My thyroid is within range but slightly elevated. My progesterone is pretty much non-existent, but I don't have PCOS. I don't apparently have a thyroid issue, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. So, hope you learned some information about this, and if you're having some of these issues, go talk to your doctor. Like, do not, you know your body. You know that something's wrong. Go talk to your doctor. Hopefully yours will actually know what they're doing and will help you. And if so, let me know. Bye, you guys.